through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So today I'm going to dive right into nutrition, give you a little overview on my nutritional philosophy, break down the macronutrients for you and why they are important, and ways that you can build a sustainable, healthy relationship with food. So grab a pen and paper and take some notes because this is going to be packed filled with information. First of all, macronutrient means a nutrient that we need in large amounts, macro amounts every day. The three macronutrients are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Now, I'm going to discuss the first two that are often demonized in the media and explain how they are important and essential to our bodies every single day. And if you had to guess, I'm sure you would guess right. Those two are fats and carbohydrates. And then I'll talk about proteins at the end and how they're often idolized and like overemphasized on their importance, and just kind of break down each individual macronutrient for you so you can have a better understanding. First, let's talk about carbs. Carbohydrates are what gives us energy. The first law of thermodynamics, I believe it is states that energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's transferred from one object to another. So your energy that you get every day doesn't just like appear. It's created from, it's not created. It's produced from the breakdown of the energy of the foods that you put inside of your body. So the quality and the nutrient density of the foods matters, and specifically of the carbs matters, because the carbohydrates are what breaks down into energy inside of your body. So, like anything in this world, there's good carbs and there's bad carbs. The good carbs that you want to stick with are complex carbohydrates. Things such as potatoes, brown rice, wheats, grains, lentils, fruits, berries. Contrary to what you may believe, fruits are carbohydrates and they are broken down into sugars and glucose, and they give you energy. So the simple carbs that you want to stay away from are anything white. So white bread, white rice, and that's also sugars, processed sugars, desserts. Those are bad carbohydrates that you want to stay away from. They're bad for your skin, your digestion, and your health goals, health and fitness goals, whatever they may be. Carbohydrates should take up about most of your plate every day, so they should be between 45 to 65% of your daily calorie intake. Now, it's different for everyone. Everyone has different goals. Everyone's burning different amounts of energy. So the more energy you're burning, the more carbohydrates you need for your body to thrive. If you're very sedentary, then you're not going to need that much, but that's a whole nother discussion. Now let's talk about fats. Just like the carbohydrates, there's good fats and bad fats. This is why they're often demonized in the media, because they just focus on the bad fats and that's all they want you to know, so that you can fall for whatever fad diet that they're trying to make money on. There's so many fad diets out there. They cycle throughout the years. They have come up with new names, but they never work sustainably. They may work for a short bit of time temporarily because you're restricting your body of certain macronutrients that it needs, and you may lose weight up front, but it never lasts. You can't stay on these diets forever. So back to the discussion, my nutritional philosophy is sustainable eating habits that will take you through the rest of your life, keep you thriving, keep your body healthy, and you don't feel restricted while doing it. So back to fats. Good fats and bad fats. The bad fats that you want to avoid are saturated fats. These are butters, creams, coconut oil, yes, is a saturated fat, meats, eggs, baked goods, things along those lines. So yes, coconut oil is a saturated fat, but it's better quality than other forms of saturated fats that are processed, like butters, fatty meats. Trans fats are the other bad fats that you want to avoid. These are in fast foods, margarines, donuts, again, processed baked goods, things like that. No good for you, but that's kind of obvious. I'm just breaking it down so you can see what products have these fats in them. So the good fats that you want to get in your diet every day are the monounsaturated fats and the polyunsaturated fats. So just think unsaturated fats. These come in forms of nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocados, flaxseed, walnuts, peanuts, almonds, basically any nut, seeds. They're going to be the good fats that you want to get in every day. An easy way to differentiate between a saturated and unsaturated fat is that pretty much all saturated fats are solid at room temperature, and the unsaturated fats are liquid at room temperature. So think olive oil, liquid when it's sitting on the counter, and butter or even coconut oil are solid when they're sitting out on the counter. Fats are the major source of stored energy in the body. Carbohydrates are converted into energy and fats are stored as energy. So they are both vital to our bodies every day. Fat should consist of about 20 to 35% of your diet on average. Again, it varies depending on your caloric expenditure and things along those lines. But just to give you an idea, that's how much you should have each day, and try to keep the healthy balance with the proteins, the fats, and the carbohydrates. Last, we'll talk about proteins. Proteins are never really demonized in the media. They're often like idolized, like, oh my God, bodybuilders, you have to have protein. That's all you need is protein and you're gonna be great. Well, it is important for building muscle, but it's not like the end all be all. If you just eat protein, you're not gonna really be doing your whole body much good. Protein should take up like about 35% of your diet, give or take, plus or minus. Your personal goals and your caloric expenditure, how much energy you're expending throughout the day. If you eat too much protein, it plays a toll on your liver, so you're like overworking your liver unnecessarily. It can be stored as fat, and it's pretty much just like a waste. Like if you eat too many vitamins, you're just gonna pee them out, and it's the same idea. Your liver's just gonna have to process all that protein, and it may get stored as fat, and what else is not used will just be released. So pretty much in America, no one is protein deficient. That's like the one macronutrient that everyone gets enough of. When you're exercising, it is very important. You do need to make sure that you are getting plenty of protein. An easy way to get it in is after every workout, drink a protein shake. That's what I do. I look forward to my protein shakes every day. I mix a chocolate plant-based protein with coconut water, and it's like dessert after my workout. It's like my little treat, and I just love it. So make sure you're getting your balanced diet of proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Get those macronutrients in, and you're gonna have a healthy, balanced, sustainable diet that's gonna take you throughout your years. So, as a little recap, stick to the complex carbohydrates. Think brown rice, fresh grains and legumes, berries, oats, potatoes, things like that. For the fats, stick to the unsaturated fats, olive oils, your omega fats, fish oils, flax seeds, any nuts, peanut butter, almonds, almond butter, and then your proteins, of course, stick to the lean proteins like your chickens, your lean beef, your fish, your plant-based protein shakes, even nuts, seeds, and beans and legumes also. Another thing that's not a macronutrient, but it should be a macronutrient because our body is 70% of it, but I get it that it's not really like a nutrient. Water. Water is so important. As I said, our bodies are mostly water, so we need it for survival. I can't go anywhere without my water, especially because I'm breastfeeding. I'm just like so thirsty all the time. So refreshing. I don't know how many of these I drink a day, but I don't really need to count because I know I drink enough. If you have a problem drinking water, set a timer on your phone every 30 minutes to an hour. Set a timer to drink a glass of water. You can also remember to drink a glass of water before you eat, after you eat. Just make sure you're getting it in because it's so important for so many things in the body. Your metabolism, it cushions all of your organs, it keeps your system running properly. It's good for your skin, your nails, just pretty much everything. You can survive like a couple weeks without food, but you could probably survive a couple days, if that, without water because your body needs it. Make sure you're getting your water in every day. For the fluids that people consume are just, especially in America, people drink soda like water and it's so bad for you. I can't even I could go on, but that's again another discussion. I want to keep it short and simple and give you what you need to know to have a healthy, sustainable diet. So I hope this helped give you an overview of what you need to be eating every day. And I also get asked this question a lot. Do you track your macros? Do you use those apps or you track and you write everything down? No, I don't do that. It works for a lot of people, but I just know the nutrient density of a lot of foods and the nutrients that they're providing me, so I eat intuitively. I know I'm gonna eat these avocados because I'm getting my fats in this morning. I'm gonna eat this chicken on my salad because I need to get my protein, whatever. I eat foods that I know are gonna do good for me. Yes, I do have cheat meals here and there, but I also know that it's not giving my body nutrients and it's just a one-time meal and then that's it. Back to my healthy routine the next meal. I hope this helps you guys out, and let me know if you have any more questions on nutrition or anything else that you'd like to know. Bye.